In a world shattered by racism, riots, the death of Kobe Bryant, global pandemics, the death of the drummer guy from Rush, child trafficking, the death of
Black Panther,
and murder hornets, stood four men brave enough to take on a task that not many could handle. One of the founding guys literally died through this journey. They go by James, DP, Audio Guru, and Ginger Les, and they are coming at you to bring a smile to your face. Will DP take a shit on the neighbor's porch before he departs? What does James do that's so dirty in the bedroom? It went up his butt. Did Cody like it? Did the Audio Guru... Well, wait, no. He just drinks beer and looks amazing. So buckle up and prepare for this week's adventure of the Let's BS podcast.
What's up, bullshitters? We are back with another week's installment of the Let's BS podcast. Dustin, take it away.
James, you're sad this week.
I am a little sad. I think a lot of people are sad. So you guys are going to hear this Thursday morning, most likely, or so Thursday sometime. Last night or yesterday afternoon, Chadwick Boseman passed away, a guy who played a lot of really great roles, but a big part of my interest is the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. He played Black Panther very well, I might add. It is sad. It's sad he passed away.
I think that's a pretty good segue because Cody has something for you, James. He's kind of wanted to spring it on you because he didn't want you to win the debate.
Well, y'all know how it is. He's always twitching for a bet that he's going to end up losing. I guess he just wants to.
And I feel like that was kind of I only had three. This debate got brought up at work.
Okay.
And I immediately knew, well, hey, we can do something here. And we actually had some people say, hey, if you talk about this, I'll fucking listen.
Okay.
So the X-Men would fucking demolish the Avengers. Now,
that's your theory.
It's actually a pretty good theory. Now, we've never apparently, like, I've gone in 3 days. I mean, I love the X-Men, but it was kind of just like when one came out, I'd watch them. Didn't really think I would ever use this shit in a debate. So I only had 3 days to go on this. I have a feeling you're going to fucking school me, but my heart is still telling me that if it came down to it, the X-Men are taking the Avengers.
Okay, so you prompted this. You said you pick your four against my four. So
I would pick your four.
Your question, you go first.
There's a big debate on Scarlet Witch.
Yep. Whether
she is considered an Avenger or whether the daughter of Magneto. So that's kind of a big. She's
both.
Yeah.
So I don't know if we rule her out.
Well, the debate is not really the right word. So it depends on which way you're going. If you do a little bit of research, because obviously a lot of these comics have been out a long time.
Oh, shit.
If you associate certain people, because in most comics, people switch up teams. Like Spider-Man was introduced trying to be a member of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not a group you would really associate him with. You would associate him with the Avengers. But
now the Fantastic Four, that's DC, correct?
No, not at all.
That's Marvel?
Yes.
Okay.
That's Marvel.
Like I'm saying, you're going to school
This is
me a
gonna go
little
really
bit.
well, yes.
Yeah.
But no, so if we're going by movies, okay, obviously they use Scarlet Witch in the MCU in the Avengers.
Yes.
But if you were to go even by comics, the fairest way that I know of handling it is associating the character with the team they've spent the most time on. And even though she is Magneto's son, Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver are Magneto's children.
Yes.
So they are mutants. She has spent more time probably on the Avengers team.
You can have the bitch.
Okay.
I don't even fucking need her.
Okay. So who's your four then?
Okay. So my four.
Wolverine.
It was tough with me, but I did put Wolverine at number 4.
Okay.
I went, number 3 would be Professor X.
Okay.
Number 2 would be Franklin Richards.
Okay.
And then the bitch that is going to dominate would be Phoenix.
Okay. So,
well, why didn't you put Cyclops? Isn't he the leader of the X-Men?
I didn't need
sort of.
I think Captain America is, or They say Iron Man is pretty much like the leader of the Avengers. That's what I've been hearing. And they're saying Cyclops is pretty much the leader just because they got their shit together.
Cyclops is kind of like the active leader of the X-Men, but you would be hard-pressed to say that it's not really Charles Xavier.
But
the head of the organization.
You're gonna have to explain these to me because
Yeah.
I know nothing about either side.
Franklin Richards,
Franklin
to
Richards,
fill me
yeah.
in, what role is he playing?
Yeah,
he's the son of Reed Richards and Sue Storm.
Okay.
So
Yes. Okay.
So Storm. He's an Omega level mutant. His parents were exposed to comic radiation.
Okay.
He's capable of molecular.
Molecular.
God damn it! This is going to be hard for me. Molecular and energy manipulation, telekinesis, time travel, telepathy,
All right. So that's all I need. So
and superhuman durability.
Yeah. So I asked this for only really a couple reasons. There's a lot of different runs, comic runs of different stories and different origin stories of the various characters. So this is a rigged question. I mean, there's no 100% every nerd agrees on the answer to this. So
yeah, because Marvel don't want this to happen.
Yeah.
They really don't.
And Marvel in the 80s into the early 90s basically was going bankrupt and they sold these rights off. That's why this whole thing with them just getting them back from Fox just happened recently. Hulk belonged to Universal, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter because there's comic book rights, then there's publishing rights, and then there's like movie rights. So the three different things. So anyway, with that said, if you look at the history of the comics, it's a pretty 50-50, like sometimes Avengers win, sometimes X-Men win. But with what you've said, you're absolutely wrong. They're going to get crushed. So first of all, you wasted a person by picking both Charles Xavier and Phoenix. Okay, so you're picking Phoenix, not Jean Grey, just to be clear, because they're
I'm
same
picking,
person, different characters.
I'm picking I forget the big ass word, but
Yeah.
the Phoenix is basically the cause of all. It creates all the disasters, even in the Marvel
Phoenix
universe.
Force is pretty fucking powerful.
You can't beat it.
You would be hard pressed to find a single other character of any type who could beat Jean Grey. Definitely in the Avengers. But here's the issue with the X-Men. The X-Men have some decently powerful people. With having mutants, everyone has this unique power, where in the Avengers, you have a guy in a suit. You have Hawkeye, which is just silly for a lot of reasons. But the thing is...
Well, which four are you picking?
Yeah, give me your four.
Here's the thing. You have Scarlet Witch. Scarlet Witch is considered, and if you look at a couple different ways, she is one of the most powerful figures.
Yeah, she said
in
she didn't want
Marvel comics.
She whispered
in the
she didn't want
movies and whatever.
mutants.
So, and she has telepathy and things like that too. So, if you pick both Xavier and Jean Grey, yeah, maybe that's a struggle for her, but I'm going to pick her because she's going to be able to combat the telepathic control of like flipping characters over. Okay. Next is going to be Hulk because Hulk
just brute strength.
Hulk really can't be beat. The madder Hulk gets, the stronger he gets. There's literally episodes or magazines or issues where Hulk destroys a planet because he's so mad with one punch. He literally destroys a planet. Okay. The X-Men do not have anybody even remotely that strong. No.
Phoenix took off and got pissed and destroyed a whole solar system. I'm
sorry, bud.
Yeah, and
again, I'm not going to say people are going to argue with me, but
can I?
Go ahead. Yeah.
I was an idiot in this. Couldn't I say though that since Wolverine can't be killed,
die. Yeah,
he could essentially kill.
The last movie he played in, Logan, would argue otherwise. And in the comics books, almost every character dies and then comes back. So
yeah, because what Jean Grey only gets, the Phoenix only gets stronger the more it dies.
Well, the whole ethos of a Phoenix is that they die and they're born again of the ashes. But she can die. Hulk, that doesn't really happen. Hulk in the comics lives fucking forever. And he does eventually get really old and die. The Phoenix dies all the time and then is reborn.
But you're saying
if there's a time limit on this fight, Hulk's going to fucking one punch her. The Phoenix is going to be dead. And then, yeah, maybe she's reborn later. But the fight's over by then, bro.
Okay, so we got Scarlet Witch and you got Hulk. What do you...
Scarlet Witch, Hulk. Then I'm probably going to pick another strong guy like Thor who can just take a beating. He's a literal god, and he's just going to smash up Charles's wheelchair and fuck up his life. And then, Wolverine, again, is strong, and he does heal, but there are plenty of instances of him being knocked the fuck out. And again, he heals and wakes up later, but it's not that he's unkillable. And then lastly...
It's really a shame you can't have Deadpool there.
And then lastly... again, that's another one where it's kind of debated which team do they belong on. Do they belong on the mutants? Do they belong on the Avengers? I'm pretty sure Deadpool was a member of both.
He was.
But I would pick somebody silly who really is not going to be able to do a lot in the fight of damage with the people you mentioned.
I know where you're going here.
But either like Captain America or Black Panther, because both of them are master strategists. And if you take Charles out of the fight, none of the rest of the Avengers or the X-Men you've mentioned are.
Yeah, but I'm dealing with time warp. I thought that I would get beat if you did Doctor Strange.
That's
but you didn't do. I'm dealing with two that are capable of both telekinesis and time warp.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. No,
I'm saying that they shoot Hulk somewhere because you didn't combat him with Doctor Strange. So I'm saying you shoot Hulk somewhere, and now it's 4-on-3. And on that 4-on-3, I think the biggest battle would be Thor. Thor's
you're right
a fucking
there.
god.
That was my fifth, and I was gonna say I would have picked Doctor Strange if there was other characters I had in mind that you might pick. And yeah, Doctor Strange can manipulate time, and then fuck the X-Men. What are they gonna do? He's just gonna undo everything they do.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like I said, in the comics, it goes back and forth, but I think you pick the right Avengers. I think this is like the gorilla lion argument. I think it could go either way, but
I think the Avengers movie here recently, in the last 5 years?
Okay.
I don't know if they kind of boosted the Avengers because back in the 90s and the early 2000s, it was X-Men.
Iron Man.
X-Men fucking outsold. I forget what the number.
Not in the movies. The X-Men movies have fucking sucked.
No,
for the last 2 decades.
Except for the Wolverine.
Yeah, Logan
movies.
was awesome.
Just speaking in comments, X-Men have sold 250 million comic books compared to 135 million Avengers comics.
Yeah, no, but yeah, if I didn't know who your people were, if I did without knowing, then yeah, Doctor Strange, I'd say Hulk, I'd say Scarlet Witch, and then I've already forgot who the fourth one is. I mean, that'll take care of most of it, but
you said Hulk, or did you already say Hulk?
Hulk, Scarlet Witch, Doctor Strange, and then
Thor.
Yeah. Okay. There we go.
So
but,
do we ever see this happen? Because
it's going to happen in the movies. There are plans for an X-Men versus Avengers movie in the Marvel.
It's already happened once in like 2012.
It did.
It did.
Yeah.
There was an X-Men Avengers movie.
But it was actually
I guess I hadn't seen this.
They always try to keep it to a draw
like
or something
cartoon,
happens.
Yeah.
It was a movie.
It was a movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Because Cody told me that he was going to make this argument.
Oh.
And I was going to try to do a little bit of research and try to get in on this.
I feel like I came pretty hard, but
it wasn't.
No, you're good. Like I was saying, I didn't read a ton of comics, but I'm so into it that as the MCU is kind of taken off, I've gotten more into it and went back and read a lot of the comics that I didn't read as a kid. Spider-Man is a strong. No, Spider-Man in the movies, it's hard to accurately portray versus the comics. Dude has like super strength, super agility. He's quick. Could fucking knock some of these guys out like that, and then let Hulk or Thor or whoever finish them off.
I prefer to have Venom.
Yeah, Venom's a
and see, here's the thing though. If you consider I was talking to my buddy about this, and he said, we were talking like, well, do you allow bad guys? Because there are like a lot of people would consider Magneto a member of the X-Men. One way or the other.
Fucking up Thanos. Hey, put your little glove on, bitch.
Good argument. I appreciate it. I don't want to take up too much of the time of the podcast.
I got one more little twist there.
Okay.
How would your answer change had Cody chosen Quicksilver? Because I feel like that's a game changer.
I honestly did think about that one too.
Again, he's quick, but as Scarlet Witch is technically his sister, I would think she's prepared for him. I mean, that would be, the quickest one that you're going to say this at event. Again, there were Fantastic Four were on there.
I did a little bit of looking into it as well, since Cody told me beforehand. But in the comics, I think most of the time the X-Men win.
They do.
If you look it up, it's a pretty split draw over the years. Now they've done that on purpose, I'm sure, because everyone has their own favorites. But I did some research.
But Quicksilver, though, I feel like that changes a lot.
Pretty quick.
What does he do?
He's just fast.
He's like
super fast.
He's the Marvel Flash, basically.
But you got to remember, I'm completely ignorant to both
He's
sides.
just fast. He's just quick, just
super
So why
speed.
would that help if Hulk could just snatch him?
Well, because he can't. He's too fast.
He wouldn't be able to.
Everything.
I mean, if he sees him coming, couldn't he just...
He doesn't see him. He's that
so
fast.
quick. Yeah,
literally.
that's the argument.
literally can't see him. But I mean, and again, he's almost. That
Why wouldn't you
strong.
take Ant-Man then?
He's almost that strong in the.
I considered him because he's small or big. You can't necessarily see him coming. Now Charles would sense him there, so that's why I say it depends on who you pick.
See, I just went
in
with
the cinematic universe. I feel like he was that strong as well. That's why he was only in that one movie for like half of it. Like
he's not
they
really
got rid of
strong.
him.
He's just quick, and they shittily killed
Ridiculous.
him off.
What's the
quick.
Green Lantern?
That's DC.
Oh, okay.
He's pretty powerful too.
Really? I thought his movie was horrible.
It's Ryan Reynolds. I mean, it's
whoa,
never
bud.
horrible,
Ryan Reynolds is horrible.
No.
No, I'm
'Cause
saying
he was
it's Ryan
Deadpool.
Reynolds. So while he hates the movie and makes fun of it, I love Ryan Reynolds. So
Okay,
Yeah.
but so
Yeah.
to wrap it up, because X-Men just dropped the new. I think it's in theaters now.
New Mutants, yeah, I saw
New
it Thursday.
Mutants. So
It's man,
with them, is it?
they're not important. The people on the New Mutants,
They're not
at all.
important.
No, it's just a little horror movie spinoff.
Who's
the last
the
shitty
blue-
Fox X-Men?
Who's the
movie.
blue Wolverine?
Oh, you're talking
You're-
about not Mystic, but
No, well, you have Mystique, who's the
Mystique.
woman who's like acrobatic and
No,
fucking
no,
can
no.
change the way she look, and then you have Nightcrawler, who's like
Nightcrawler.
disappears and pops up.
yeah.
I don't know. I'm not familiar with. I don't know. I'm not as big into this as a lot of my friends are, but so I don't know of a blue Wolverine. But there's X. Was it X?
You're talking about Beast?
And,
Yeah,
he's
you're
just
talking about Hank.
strong.
He's-
He didn't have the claws
He's
and everything.
extremely smart. I'd
And
say he's
He's very
Iron Man.
intelligent.
Yeah, it's
and
definitely
he's very,
Beast.
Yeah.
Versatile.
So no, I just thought that was
I
an
appreciate-
interesting
yeah,
thing.
I appreciate the
you know.
question. I think we can all agree that Avengers win.
I think you got beat.
Well, y'all
I
are,
think I came hard.
y'all are talking about movies. If you were a casting director, who's an actor that you'd always try to make room for in every one of your movies?
Ryan Reynolds. He's
Solid
fucking
pick.
hilarious, dude. I
And
mean,
he's dreamy.
He's yeah. So his wife, who's also super hot, posted a birthday picture of him bringing her Blake Lively of him bringing her a cake, but then like posted like zoom in and zoom in and zoom in of the picture, and she's like zooming in towards the cake and then goes past the cake and just eventually zooms in and like just shows his massive biceps, and it was like, I don't remember what the comment was, but it was like, yeah, bring it to mama or something like that. I thought it was pretty funny. This just happened this week, but
Who you got?
Big word time. Posthumous? Is that
what?
posthumous? Does that mean dead or like not alive?
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Is it? Was I even closer? Just,
Yeah, sure.
if we're going people that are dead, it would be Chris Farley. If we're going people that are alive, it would be Franco, James Franco.
I've got two, and one I think is unrealistic because he's almost impossible to get a hold of, which is Bill Murray. But if I can't get Bill Murray, I'm always taking Christopher Walken.
Needs more camo.
He's just gold. Everything he does is gold.
I mean, he only plays one
that Joe
character
Dirt?
though.
That's the only character I need him to be.
You're talking about the guy
He's-
from Joe
That
Dirt.
doesn't work
He's
in every
from
movie.
a lot of
though.
other movies,
that's
including
all.
Batman. But yes, he is in Joe Dirt. He's
What
in
do you
Batman with Michelle Pfeiffer, that Batman, and Michael Keaton. He's in one of those. He's in with the Penguin. He's in that same episode.
Is he?
He's in the music video for Weapon of Choice.
Yes, he is.
Very classic.
He
Didn't
doesn't.
he kill his wife?
What?
What?
Or is that a?
I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
So you guys don't know about Christopher Walken?
I mean,
he was allegedly he was supposed to.
he was in all kinds of movies. I mean, you got Catch Me If You Can, Pulp Fiction, The Seven Psychopaths. Did you ever watch it? Really good.
No, I haven't seen that one.
It's really good. But no, I mean, he could be anything.
Yeah, you have. Yeah, his wife died in mysteriously circumstances at age 43 during the making of Brainstorm while on a weekend boat trip to the Catalina Island on board Wagner's yacht.
Hey, the
Yeah.
Catalina fucking wine mixer will do that to you.
Shit happens.
Yeah, you guys need to look into that because that shit was kind of mysterious. He was never charged for anything.
Because he probably didn't do anything.
You remember here a few years ago, like the I don't know if it's correct to call him a para athlete, but he had the fucking like
Oh, yeah. Oh,
dolphin
Ting Ting.
flipper fins.
Yeah, Ting Ting.
He's from South America,
shit.
and then he went on
Pistorius.
drugs for. Yeah, there you go. That's it. For murdering his wife that he thought, or girlfriend or whatever.
Yeah, I thought she was an intruder and shot her.
That's what he says.
You brought up Batman. Who's your favorite Batman?
It's Christian Bale.
Christian Bale.
It was pretty damn good.
Mine was
That's a
Keaton.
pretty good damn run.
That trilogy
who?
was
Keaton.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough.
I mean, it's personal preference.
They're making a Flash movie, and basically, like, all of the Batmans are coming back for it.
Do you think Patterson does a good job?
I have such a look. He has done some other movies besides Twilight, and he's got
Harry Potter.
acting chops. But I can't. He's just so small. I just can't see him.
He
in that
looks
role.
badass.
With no. I didn't.
Christian
like,
Bale is awfully small too.
I didn't like Ben Affleck. I didn't like Ben Affleck.
didn't
as
watch it.
Batman personally.
I didn't watch it.
No,
And
Christian Bale nailed it.
the people in this room know that Batman is one superhero movie I will watch.
Yeah, it's the only
Because it's-
superhero movie you'll watch.
Well, I
It's
watched
kinda
Deadpool.
realistic.
That's why, because it's just a rich guy that's got some cool shit,
Yeah.
and he goes and beats up people.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yeah, but
He's
he's
a
got that shit in his heart that it's powered or some shit. If you remove that, Iron Man dies.
Arc reactor.
The arc
but that's
reactor.
not
They did
true. It
remove
get
that, and he's
removed.
still alive.
Oh.
The arc reactor.
I thought he got killed.
I mean, he's
Saving that little boy. He
Again,
was
in the
fucking
comics, he's been
Spider-Man.
killed a bajillion times.
You're
but
not
no.
going to tell me that Iron Man wasn't fucking Spider-Man. What
No.
kind of grown-ass man shows up to a little high school kid's fucking and sitting in his
Who
room
has
waiting for
superpowers and he recruits them to
He wants
fight
to
in
fuck.
an international superhero war? Yeah, I would do that.
Avengers has got a bunch of pedophilia going on in it. I don't care what anybody says.
Unlike Professor
Professor
Charles,
X is in
who
a
is
wheelchair.
4,000 years old in a wheelchair,
He can't
who
feel
has
his
a
dick.
school for special needs children. Who's touching the most children?
He can't feel his dick. He's not.
And that means that he's not a pervert.
I mean, he
Just-
even has mind control. He
Yeah,
just,
yeah,
who
just
knows
because
what
he
the
can't-
fuck is going on?
Hey, just because he
You
can't
lost
feel
that
his
bet.
dick doesn't mean he can't feel yours.
All right, so there's pedophilia going on in both.
Anyway,
You should kill them all, Cody.
I should.
Cody, he's just a minor attracted person.
Oh,
He's
God
not
damn it.
a pedophile.
All right, but you cocksucker. But if you're doing that, who's your favorite Joker? We can wrap it up, but I want to know who your favorite Joker
Heath
is.
Ledger did an amazing
Fucking
job.
crazy. He was good.
yeah,
Yeah, that was definitely.
that's definitely my favorite Batman series. for
Yeah,
sure.
I mean,
There's a lot
Jack
of people-
Nicklaus was the more classic Joker.
Yeah,
See, somebody told me that if you go based off the comics, that's
Yeah.
kind of how
it's
it
a more
was.
accurate portrayal. It really
Yeah,
is.
it was more accurate.
It wasn't as dark, but the Dark Knight series was a darker version of the comics.
Yeah, they're
So,
all the other movies were a little bit more like
Cartoonish.
like upbeat.
pow,
you know,
boom,
Yeah.
splat.
See, this kind of reminds me of what you were talking about a while ago with Will Smith and Robin Williams as the genie.
Yeah,
About how Robin laid out the whole.
how to do it.
He set the rules there, and then Will Smith nailed it, but he did the exact same thing. But yeah, Heath Ledger made it his own and killed
Right,
it.
he-
Yeah, it was this
See,
whole,
I thought Leto
was-
Not
really
only did he
trash.
kill it, but it killed him.
That's
Leto
true.
was interesting, but no,
I didn't
that
watch
Ledger
the
is
trash.
better.
I didn't
The
want to
movie
see.
was poor.
I didn't want to see Meth Joker.
That's
Yeah,
what that was.
Fair
yeah.
enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm more of a depressant Joker.
Is that really what killed Heath? I heard he got so entwined in the role.
There are a
I
lot
think
of
the drugs killed him.
Well, yeah.
there are a
I
lot of
don't-
method
I don't-
actors out there. Leto's one of them. Speaking of, he does that role in the fuck is it with Harrison Ford, Runner.
Blade Runner.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
And in that movie, he's literally supposedly he like legitimately like covered his eyes or whatever, blinded himself to. He's a method actor to play that role, insisted in staying in that role. Anyway,
So, cocktail of the week. We're going Moscow Mule.
Fucking Lalicio.
I gotta be honest. It's been a couple weeks, but I'm having a hard time telling it apart from the lemon whatever fuck spritzer we had before. They're very similar.
Yeah, except for it doesn't have the whiskey.
Yeah, one has
flavor.
whiskey, one has vodka, but they
Yeah.
I don't. I'm having a
I
hard
feel
time
like
telling the
Moscow
difference.
Mule's a little bit of a cleaner.
Yeah, it definitely went well with the wings. I liked it.
Yeah,
I didn't think I was a fan of ginger beer, but ginger beer, I like it. I know.
It's in your soul.
It's in my soul. Thought I didn't have
No,
one.
no
Yeah.
soul. You're
So-
right. Maybe it's bringing you some soul.
No, and if you look, we're actually all drinking out of our Harry Potter glasses because Dustin is a huge advocate.
Your
for them.
Harry Potter glasses,
Well,
but
yeah.
we are drinking out
Actually,
of Harry Potter
Trisha.
glasses.
So we got to kill these motherfuckers
What does
before
this
Trisha
mean?
gets back. That's 9 3/4. That's the platform that you got to get on to.
Well, I see it says platform 9
yeah,
3/4.
yeah.
It's where they get on the
But-
secret train.
It's the what?
The secret train.
Train?
Yeah. Oh man, there's
It's the train to Hogwarts. Man.
yeah. Come on, bro. Just watch one.
Yeah.
I'm not interested,
It's
man.
platform 9 3/4 because you have to
Did your parents
run
tell
into
you
the
could
pillar
listen, you couldn't watch or
to
read
get
Harry Potter because
to the magical world.
No, my parents told me I couldn't watch Beavis and Butthead. No, it's just Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, none of it interests me at all. Nothing.
Just not a very imaginative person. That sounds right for the Bible Belt.
Christians against Harry Potter. That was a real fucking
It's a real thing, yeah.
But I'm not Christian, guys.
I know, yeah.
I don't believe in any
No,
fairy
you're just-
tales and
yeah,
myths.
it's peer pressure. You're trying to fit in.
I don't know. I don't know if this will fit in, but I absolutely love Dustin, and there's not a lot of excitement that I see in him. I've seen excitement with his kids and whatnot, but we got a little fucking thing going on with the Pogs, and I feel like we need to bring it up.
Me and Tyler have bought Pogs.
Yeah, we talked about it. What was that? Was it last week? Or was
Yeah.
it 2 weeks ago?
I think it was last week because
I think it was.
we bought them this week.
Yeah, they weren't supposed to come in until next week, but I did. I got an early shipment. Came in today, just in time.
My OJ Slammer will be here really soon.
That's all right. I'm just glad mine came in first, so I got some practice time.
You're going to need it. I've got an OJ in the Slammer.
OJ, if I did it.
It is pretty sweet. We'll have to get some pictures up of these because
I mean, even if I figure I haven't played golf yet this year, which I don't know why, but
That's unrealistic for you.
yeah. But I feel like even if I don't continue to play Pogs with Tyler, I can use it as a ball marker eventually. And
that's true. I have a lot of ball markers.
Yeah.
Wow, what'd we end up with? How many did you order on your own?
Phew.
I ordered 100 milk caps.
Oh, you're talking about just Pogs.
Yeah.
Hell, I ordered 460 Pogs.
Before we split the other?
Yeah, before.
And then we're splitting
800 or 600 or something.
It's
Yeah.
like 670 something.
Yeah,
so.
and then
Yeah, we're
I
gonna
think I've
have
got
probably
six.
about 1,200.
Hey,
And we also
blank
Six
one.
slammers.
it came with the milk cap maker, which is fucking awesome.
And we did get the tournament pad.
Yeah,
We're going official. I
Yeah.
mean,
We'll have to post some videos once this shit get. Why are
James
you shaking your goddamn head?
James is
Fucking
gonna have to get off his
nerds.
high horse.
How was that? Fucking
I remember when Pogs was a thing. People my age or
he didn't
He was
have
already
any friends
retired.
to play
Doing it.
with.
James is already retired
Yeah, I'm out
when
of
these
that.
kids
two-
were playing.
Were you two into like Yu-Gi-Oh and shit?
No, absolutely not.
So I thought James was kind of nerdy. He's not nerdy at all.
No,
I'm
he's
nerdy.
he's
I'm
the
nerdy.
nerdiest
I'm
of us
in my
all.
own way. Yeah, I really am. No,
He's like comic book nerd, computer nerd,
Star Wars, Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, all that stuff.
shitty
But
fucking movie.
and
Cody, I'm glad you brought that up.
Star Wars is a
I'd
shit
like.
franchise.
I would like to counter your argument with "You're a fucking idiot." The end.
Star Wars is trash.
Argument
bro.
enough.
Bunch of little Darth Vader's fucking all them little kids. You guys are just really attracted to
Well-
pedophilia.
I mean, he didn't fuck the little
You're
kids.
really
He
quick to
killed the
associate
kids
everything with
a
pedophilia.
lightsaber, which is just
Yeah, lights.
awesome if you think about it.
what are y'all talking about? That didn't happen in the first three. 'Cause
Well, technically, it was the first three. It was the
Yeah, it was the
original
first
three.
yeah, the
Episode
original
1 through
three.
3.
This is when he was fucking him, and he came to a
You're
sentence.
talking about episodes 4 through 6.
Yes.
Am I?
Yes.
I'm talking about.
Those are the.
I'm as lost as Dustin with the whole Star Wars
So
universe.
okay,
but
so
it's
I'm gonna.
shit.
I feel we brought up something like, hey, if you could have a superpower. I don't remember if we brought up if you had a superpower, what would you pick? Or
No,
we
it
said,
was
did
what you wouldn't
Yeah, that
pick.
was like last week or the week
Yeah.
before. I feel like earlier on we did talk about that because I thought about bringing it up. Like I wanted to say the Force, like, and not like a superpower. You wouldn't traditionally call that a superpower, but like clearly I would rather have that than basically any superpower. Force is awesome.
I tried to get into Star Wars.
so trash.
It's epic.
So trash.
Watched the original three. Apparently not the first three. And then
Yeah, they do stupid shit like that. Like the first three really isn't the first three. It's the
prequels.
Yeah.
A fucking story and a universe that has literally spawned thousands of other stories and brought billions of dollars in revenue to the creators and Disney. Yeah, it's stupid. It's shit. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Disney
Thank you
needs
for
more
fucking
money.
agreeing with me.
Yeah.
Disney needs more money.
Right.
But Darth Maul lost me. He looked so cool, and then I went and
know.
watched that.
Is that the
movie.
red
But
dude with
if
the
you-
spikes?
Yeah.
Here, spoiler alert, if you had continued, he comes back and he's fucking pretty badass.
He got cut in half. The one movie I saw.
They're fucking traveling light speed past light speed to different
What's light
stars
speed?
in the entire universe. They can
wouldn't
bring
get it.
people back from getting cut in half. They attached his ass to a robot. And now he's got robot legs.
That's the
You wouldn't want robot? I would want robot
That's
legs
the
if I could have
shittiest-
robot legs. I could run for fucking ever. Never have to
got-
worry about it.
That doesn't help your lungs.
Fuck my lungs. I got robot legs. I just tell them to move. They're going. Just plug them
I
in.
guess.
Charge it. I'll bring
I
a
might-
battery pack with. Going on
You don't-
forever.
You don't have these quads like I have.
He does got massive quads.
Got tree trunks for legs.
How'd you get those?
Carry my fat ass around.
Well, I'm in competition with you there. But fuck you, Cody. Star Wars is awesome.
No.
I'm just going to go out on a limb and say that nothing we've talked about was awesome so far. So,
Wow.
I mean, we talked about Pogs there for a minute.
oh, that's cool.
Whoa, Dustin!
Yeah, Pogs
and
are
Batman.
cool.
So yeah, I agree.
Well, I mean, superheroes aren't cool.
All right, we're done with the nerd
my
shit.
God.
Dustin, let's fucking get us back on track with something good.
Agree to disagree.
I had to go to Walmart the other day, and I noticed some piss on the top of the urinal, and
I wasn't at Walmart.
there wasn't piss in the sink.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It just really threw me off. Like, you have to try to piss on the top of the tall urinal.
Have you
No.
guys heard of the pee-pee monster? I dare you to Google it.
You're talking about to the guy where I gotta point my dick down when I take a shit. So that's
No, that's
if the
called-
dude was just like
That's
fuck it.
having a small penis. No, I'm talking about the pee-pee monster.
It's not going to land on top, though.
Yeah, gravity,
I mean, it
gravity
was-
goes down.
It was up at the. You already said you're not a. You just kind of.
Yeah, you're.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
No.
You don't have a lot of prostate power.
No.
Okay,
does that-
anyway, the
Have you
pee-pee monster.
seen the memes though
About
of the public bathrooms, like how people use the public restrooms?
I guess not.
No.
I'll try to find it. James, go ahead with what you were
Yeah,
going to say.
so
and I'll
the
try to look
pee-pee
this
monster,
up.
if you Google it, is this guy that literally walks in stalls at any public business or park or whatever and just fucking pisses on everything, like the seat, the handle, every handle, the toilet handle, the door stall handle, the fucking toilet paper itself, the toilet everything.
According to Urban Dictionary, he also masturbates on everything.
God damn it! You looked up PP Monster. You are on a list.
It was on Tosh, first of all.
Why are we talking
Which
about?
they canceled finally, but somebody else
Oh,
will
there's
pick
two.
up.
There's two PP Monsters.
There's the Urban Dictionary, and then there's the yellow PP monster.
Yeah,
What's the
that's
yellow
the
pee-pee?
actual pee-pee monster, not the semen monster.
Okay, we can stop saying PP for like. God damn it!
Why?
It just gives me.
Is
the
it turning you on?
Anyway, let's talk
No.
about a friend of ours who we went to, not Denny's, what's Steak and Shake, and took a upper decker in the toilet and then came out cracking up. And I'm like, you're fucking disgusting. I don't hang out with you anymore.
Is that why we stopped hanging out with him?
That and drugs, probably. Not on our side.
What's wrong with drugs?
Was it in that order? Or?
I don't know. He was kind of funny to watch when he was on drugs, but that was the end of it for me.
I
Like,
don't
no
think that-
respect. I've worked in retail a long time. Like, I hate motherfuckers that are just like that.
That give you upper deckers?
No. I was talking about a dumb motherfucker today that asked me questions and then every time was like, I know. I was like, then why are you asking me fucking
Well, just
questions?
making sure you knew.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to quiz the teacher.
I mean, I kind of agree with that. You do want to know if it's something that you do know the answer to. You want to make sure that they know the answer as well. So the stuff that you don't know the answer to, you can trust that they're being truthful with you.
She was not verifying my knowledge. She was just a cunt.
Well, maybe she wasn't, but in some instances, I'm with Dustin.
If you take
there.
offense to that word, you're probably a cunt. You want to pass me another of those, not cervezas, but the El
Tyler
Yavo
got us a-
cervezas? El
Tyler, tell us
Chavo.
about this fucking beer.
So great, and it's at, can we give a shout out to our favorite pub?
Yeah.
We haven't been to in a year because somebody had a kid. Thanks.
It's not only the kid. It's also the
COVID, yeah.
crushing depression.
Oh, that's it too. Well, that would get you cheery up out of it. El Chavo, Tyler, sorry, back to you.
Anyway, yeah, it's the El Chavo. It's a habanero mango spiced cider.
A somewhat spicy cerveza. It's pretty good.
Cody has to chase it with milk.
No, I'll give him some credit. He did ask for one earlier. He wanted to try it. He drank the whole thing. No chasers. I saw it.
I'm impressed. You have heartburn now?
Oh yeah, I
He
get
did take
something's
some
wrong with
antacid.
my asshole.
That's not your heart.
He did tell us he was dropping acid earlier, and we were super confused.
Yeah.
'Cause he
Ended
went
up being
antacid.
acid reflux. Okay, guys. This might be one of my favorite questions I've ever thought of.
He did sit up in the chair, listeners. So
Okay. What's worse? Going to a restaurant and they put something on your sandwich that you said you didn't want, say like ketchup or mustard.
Cody was I'm going to jump in here for the viewers who couldn't see what was happening. You couldn't see. Cody's mouthed the word semen in. So
Or is it worse when you're at home and you're making your own sandwich and you don't give a good shake on your mustard or ketchup, and you get
The water.
the pre-com.
Yeah, yeah.
I guess I'm never eating mustard again.
Yeah. What's worse, the pre-com or getting something unexpected?
Well, if you asked the previous host, are we going to? Am I a host? Let's settle this right now. Okay. So a previous host of the show,
RIP.
in 30-something years, this man will go through a drive-through and he will order ketchup only on his burger. And if it has one diced onion, a pickle, a fucking dab of mustard, he will go "Ugh," and literally chuck the motherfucker out the window and just not eat for like another 6 to 8 hours.
I completely agree with him. Yeah, you put a goddamn onion on my burger, you're dead.
If you don't put an onion on my sandwich, then you're dead.
Onions blow.
They're so good.
Oh my god.
I used to not like onions, but yeah, now that's about the only thing I will put on a burger. Actually, about anything. I don't like lettuce.
No.
I mean, I'll eat a salad, but like on something, I don't like lettuce.
Only when it's crispy.
Don't
If
like it.
there's a chance it's not going to be crispy,
If I want the
fuck
flavor of dirt, I'll just put dirt on it.
I don't like a tomato on it either. I don't.
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I won't
I
eat
don't like
fucking.
tomatoes. Period.
I like tomato, like slice of tomato.
I like
don't
tomato
like
and
a slice
ketchup.
of- I like
I
I
don't
like
really
tomato
like ketchup.
sauce, ketchup, stuff like that. But just a tomato by itself, I just don't like that.
See,
But an onion though, that is one that I will put on.
if you go
sandwiches.
from St. Louis, so whenever we go to White Castles, if you go through White Castles and order no onions, they literally boo you.
No, it's on
And
the
I
thing.
embrace
Yeah,
that shit.
that is exactly why I hate onions. Because as a child, my mom and her dad or whoever, stepdad, they love Crystals, they love White Castle, and it doesn't matter whether you request it without onions or not. You're still getting a full fucking flavor. And I
That's
just,
so good.
to this day, will not eat Crystals or White Castle. Sucks.
I wish we had
I do too.
several
I wish
in
it was
this
here so I could
area.
burn it down.
Love it.
Crystals was shit. Did
Man,
we have one in Paducah?
Then I would smell
There's-
onions. That's a
yeah,
horrible
there was
plan.
one
Never mind.
there and in Murray.
I could eat an onion like an apple.
That's
No
fucking
joke.
gross.
I don't know
Tyler.
that I could go there, but I like
can.
onions.
Now, are you? Because apparently there's a whole onion loving universe. I guess you two are a part of. But it's like, is a red onion better than just a
It
regular?
depends
onion?
on what.
Yeah, there are
every
differences.
yeah, I mean, you want white onion for Mexican food. You want sweet onion, like if you're gonna saute it and like caramelize it.
You're gonna have to level down those words.
Oh
Cody's
man,
confused.
and
I'm
red
lost in
onion
your
goes
eyes.
good in a salad or on a pizza. I mean,
Disagree.
Could you imagine getting a fucking bite? I do the same shit because sometimes this shitty ass Mexican restaurant, Habanero, in Draftonville, even if you order them with chicken, rice, and cheese, even if you order it without onions.
are you a little kid?
Oh yeah,
You go to a Mexican restaurant and you get chicken, cheese, and rice.
I'm pretty fucking
I had
sure
shrimp.
that no matter what you order, you're getting chicken, cheese, or rice.
Yeah, but I don't order it specifically. That's all I can eat because I
got
mean,
tummy problems.
Speaking
man.
of, how do y'all feel? Have y'all heard about it's going to be Poppies or some
Yeah.
bullshit now? How do y'all
That
feel about that?
Majestic.
I'm kind of wondering what the new flavors in cuisine are going to be.
I have a feeling it's going to be the same buffet.
It's going to be
That's-
exactly the same. Oh, we're getting a Poppies pizza now. Instead of,
Are they rebranding the other one as well? or
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think they're rebranding the Mexican. I think it's
No,
just.
he's
No,
talking
the
about
other
the
Majestic.
Majestic.
Oh, and the other one. Oh,
Yeah.
the way I read it, it was just this one.
Just this
This way I
location.
took it, but I could be wrong. There's several Majestics.
fuck onions.
Agreed. But yes, I get. No, we didn't ever. None of us really answered that question.
Yeah.
I can deal with the mustard pre-cum. I don't like
See,
it,
I'm
but
the
I can
opposite.
deal with it. But no, if I get onions
Cum's
on
not
my
that bad,
burger,
man, yeah.
fuck that. Or lettuce in my tacos, no, it's going to suck it.
Pre-cum's
No.
real watery too. It's not that bad.
That's the point of calling it pre-com.
Yeah,
it's water.
it's not that bad. You're not getting.
I will
full
throw
flavor.
away the piece of bread and get a new piece of bread.
No shit.
It'll
Well, that's what
ruin
rich
my
people will
sandwich.
do. We are on a budget.
Yeah, we on a budget. You can't afford. Yeah, I accidentally fucked up. And,
You eat 2 pieces of bread, you rich motherfucker.
Yeah, the only reason why I got some honey wheat bread,
Yeah.
and
That's
that's because
good.
they fucked up. And apparently, when I did the online grocery, they didn't have any regular Mary Jane because that's what I go with. Mary Jane white bread.
Okay, that's why I was
Why
about
don't
to
you
ask
get
if
bunny
that's what you-
bread or Wonder
Bunny
bread?
Oh,
bread.
Wonder Bread. That's the best.
And I see I'm Mary Jane.
Why?
It's cheaper. And
Is
it's
that an
not that
actual
much
brand, or were you just saying
I
it?
don't,
I'm gonna-
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
it is
check it.
cheaper. I think it's more expensive.
Is it?
I love honey wheat.
I would almost
bread.
say that it is a little bit better, but
If
is
it's not,
unnecessarily
then
more
Dustin
expensive.
goes takes a shot of my mustard without shaking it up.
So while he's
You want him to
researching,
have a shot of your pre-cum.
so while he's researching, I'm going to give us our next topic. We got to get this tattoo bet going. Like that needs to happen soon. And we got to find a topic, and we're not going to do this. Hey, we got to have 100 votes. Shit.
No, why don't you shout out your fucking
77 cents cheaper Wonder Bread.
Oh
Thought
shit!
so.
All right, well I didn't agree. My negotiation skills getting better.
I don't. Okay, Cody. Let's just go with yes. All right. Shout out to.
No, you need to. Is it the P? I was lost in that conversation. In the
You were talking about when I talked about the post.
Yeah, the post for your PC guys or whatever.
Yeah. No, I think I mentioned this last week too, but I made a post about my PC when I'm playing like my badass PC and I'm using 4 monitors and it got like 1,000 likes and a fucking 100-something comments. And I was like, I also edit and mess with the BS podcast on this.
Cody thought he wasn't a dork.
Okay. Yeah.
I've never said I'm not a dork or a nerd by any means.
Wrong again.
But anyway, no, I don't know. I'm gonna whatever we got to do. I mean, Dustin's punishment alone of just he has to start sharing, instead of getting a tattoo or the beard. I think that's the bet that would kill him instead of shaving his beard or getting a tattoo. I'm not getting a tattoo if we can come to some basic understandings. Like,
see,
I would
rules
rather
are boring, man.
What are?
Rules are boring. No, it doesn't need to be.
No, like
fucking
okay, and you don't. That doesn't mean y'all have to accept them. I'm just saying, like, understood, like upper arm, back, not like on my fucking face or neck, which I feel like I think we said last time.
Y'all fucking come up with it. I'll do it. I give 2 shits. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Thank you very much. I say it all the time.
Yeah, if we're not gonna do one where we're gonna require 100 votes on something, then it needs to be something that's definitive. That's the only issue here, because most of the stuff, anything we're debating
is hypothetical.
It is hypothetical, and it is. You want to have a high enough sample to trust the data.
Fair enough. Okay, so listeners,
but if it is something that's definitive, then I mean you don't even need voters.
Get some fucking ideas from our listeners.
Yeah, listeners, we want this to fucking happen. Please shoot us some ideas, DMs, post it on the group, post it on the page, whatever. This needs to happen.
Send me some dick pics too.
I will give a small shout out. The group has been a lot more active lately. There's actually some users posting their own stuff on there.
How did you guys feel about Cody's WAP? I know that was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, on his TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if our listeners have seen that. They definitely need to follow us on TikTok and see
please
this.
do. Hey, they just TikTok doesn't look like it's going to go away. U.S. company. There's an announcement today. U.S. corporation very close to buying it. It's going to be set up here. So not going anywhere. I didn't see. I didn't read the article.
Microsoft was talking about buying it.
Yeah.
And
the
and the vaccine, they were
apparently the
run the world.
CEO or some important head of TikTok came from Disney. And he stepped down a day or two ago and literally was like, man, fuck this. He literally was just like, it's just not worth it. I'm done. It's chaos. But anywho, I feel like I've taken us off track. Dustin, let's get back to some of our theories here. But yes, please participate when we post this, whatever this bet is about this tattoo.
Cody, you had a question. It was, what do you think is the most badass way to die?
There's a, this is going to make me seem gay. There was a porn star that killed a girl because his dick was so big.
You would want a big dick to kill you?
I feel like that's an urban legend.
No, it's real.
Is it on Pornhub or?
I don't know. I don't watch porn.
Is it was it a video that was next of dude bangs his stepsister?
No.
Because I feel like
those are the best videos.
Set up.
How do you know you don't watch porn?
I don't watch porn, but if I was going to watch porn, it would definitely be.
So is that the way you would want to die?
Yeah.
Is having a big dick rip you in half?
I read that fucking question wrong. I thought it'd be the best way to kill somebody. But
you definitely come up with the question yourself. What's the best way to die?
Yeah.
I mean,
you didn't read it wrong.
Let's take both.
You typed it.
I can handle both those questions.
That was you.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. Look at me. I'm such a good executive producer. I don't even remember my own content.
I'm gonna go big. Let's do both those questions. I'm gonna go big. If I'm gonna die, fucking saving a bunch of people, jumping in front of on top of a grenade, or grabbing a robber, shoots me in the gut.
Walking through a BLM protest with an AR
with a Trump flag. Yeah, basically.
Man, I just wanted to be memorable. Something bear attack.
So you want to be on the ID channel?
No, I don't want my wife to kill me, and you know,
What is it with women in murder porn? By the way, like that's just that.
it's
it
not just
blows
women
my
because I
mind.
fucking love it. I watch all the true crime stuff. I listen to so many true crime podcasts.
So good.
Mine's gonna be. I don't know. I guess I'll go with something like jumping out of an airplane and like Dustin did this when I knew I had a faulty parachute.
Yeah. I'm fine with it. I would probably own up to it. I finally killed that motherfucker.
So it's not always the wife that. So you wouldn't want your death to be like,
Long and drawn out.
Yeah.
No, I don't want somebody ripping my fucking fingernails off. And
See, I'm gonna go an opposite direction here. See, I don't like the attention in life. I don't think I would want it in the afterlife either. So I think the best way to die is just the most peaceful,
but it said
non-dramatic.
it didn't say the best way to die. It said the most badass way to die.
Did it say the most badass
Yeah.
way?
I did actually say that.
I'm gonna stay with my answer. That'd be pretty badass.
Peacefully in
I
my
still think
sleep
that would be
without pain
badass
and suffering.
To die
So
peacefully.
Tyler wants to die when they find him. An episode of Steve Rogers is on. And like,
I want to use
apparently
that word.
death has been on my
Not
mind
Steve
if that
Rogers,
was in
but
there
Mr.
for some
Rogers.
reason.
Yeah.
Because I've got a couple other death related questions for you.
All right.
Oh yeah, hey, there's that note that says
Yeah.
if you could sell your soul to the devil, what would your price be? I'm probably gonna be cheap.
Because they could be cheap.
I mean, Cody's what doesn't a Nigerian prince do anything to him for 40 grand? So where's the line?
So are we just talking about just money, moolah, cash?
No,
whatever.
just you
I would love
You
to
could
hear
ask
your
for a
answer.
talent, or
Yeah, usually it's for a favor.
Yeah.
I mean, that favor could be for money, but
could be a golden fiddle.
See, I watch too much Supernatural, so. What do you got, James? You got anything for this one?
James is be super serious, like the health and happiness of his child.
Yeah. I was good.
What?
Hey, last week you were on one.
You were super lame last week.
What are you talking about?
You were so serious.
You were
Oh, yeah,
serious.
no, I was. Yeah, I was drunk, and I was having a hard time coming up with answers last week. I'll give you that. No, I don't know. It would have to be something damn good. Like,
Not for me. I know I'm going there anyway, so
fair enough. Yeah.
if I can, it's kind of like if you're a professional sports team and you know that the player is going to leave.
Run him into the fucking ground. Yeah.
No, might as well get something out of
Yeah,
him and trade
yeah.
him away. So whatever he's willing to give, I'd probably take.
I think I would do it to get rid of my hemorrhoids.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know they have surgery for that.
Yeah, but
You're going to make a deal with the devil to get rid of your hemorrhoids so he can fuck you in the ass for eternity.
I mean, it's not Little Nicky, I don't think. I mean, we're fucking-
It could be. You don't know.
Little Nicky's dad sticking a pineapple at Hitler's ass. What is every
I
day
mean,
at 2 o'clock?
theoretically, hell is your
Here.
own worst nightmare. So
So that's life.
since
I
you
that's
are,
how I want to do
well,
it.
so since you are, your biggest fear is big dicks. I feel like in your hell, you would probably.
But that's
be
the way
getting
he
fucked
wants
up.
to die, is to be ripped in half by a giant dick.
It's just the hemorrhoids. I want the hemorrhoids to go away.
He misread it. That's how he wants to kill somebody.
Thank you, Tyler.
With
No,
5 inches of punishment.
Oh, my God.
so what way did you
As Cody said last time, have you ever been stabbed with 5 inches? It hurts.
It's a valid
It does
argument.
hurt. Trisha grimaces.
Oh, my God.
Poor girl.
I know. I got this weird thing. I just do it in front of the mirror and I look at her in the eyes. All right. Anyway, we'll probably cut that out, but
Nope.
there's just something about
There it is. There's what's going on the sign. How many days since Cody said we got to cut something out?
Yeah. Can we pick up what I said last time? I don't know that it was on the air, but that can we just actually put in some fucking bleeps every once in a while?
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it'd make things more interesting.
Dustin, I need to know what you're selling yourself for.
Seriously, like a bag of chips. I don't fucking
bag
care.
of chips.
Yeah, it could be anything. I'm going to hell if hell is real. So, it fucking doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Why not shoot big and just see what the counteroffer is then?
Well, I mean, I'd let him give the first offer. And might be worth it.
So if his first offer was a bag of chips, like, meh.
You
yeah.
can relive your life, but as Michael Jordan.
That's not really reliving my life. That's reliving his life.
But it would be your life. That's the point. You were living your life as
So many
Michael Jordan.
logistics.
I don't know.
Fuck the
man.
logistics.
I got one that spins right off of that, kind of the opposite of it. If you had to challenge the devil at any game to keep yourself,
There's only one right answer to this.
Hey,
what would
Pogs.
you choose?
Huh?
Are you pogging?
No. Go ahead. Is that what you want to try to do?
No,
Is challenge
that's
the devil
not
to
what I'm
pog?
doing. No.
What are you going to do?
I don't know.
the correct answer is what was on this post, and it has challenged him to a hand job because
I get you. Yeah.
because either
It's like some tenacious.
you're
D
gonna
shit.
win or you're gonna get a hand job that's worth your soul.
That is good.
I mean,
Solid answer.
it is the best. It's the only answer.
Yeah, yeah. If we're doing hand jobs, you know I'm aboard. So,
But it's for you. You're not jerking off the devil.
so the devil's jerking me off.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Maybe in his version, he is jerking the devil off.
See if
Well,
he
if
can
it's a
finish.
He's
Yeah,
going to
but
give
if
a
it's
better
a-
hand job than the devil can give himself.
I think I could do it. Yes, Tyler, that would be my answer, and I would just maybe hope it's
I like it.
yeah.
God, I wish. Y'all, none of y'all were there. I'm sure you've heard this story, but me and
When you gave that one dude a hand job?
no,
Did he finish?
Joshua's stepdad told us, and when I was a teenager, I'll never forget. We were talking about chasing girls, and he was like, "Nah, man, don't do that." And he's like, "Don't get a girlfriend." And we're like, "Why?" And he was like, "Man, if I'd ever known I was going to be this good at jacking off, I never would have got married." It's like,
I mean,
that's awkward, but okay.
have you met anybody that does it better than you?
No.
I mean, I've had pretty.
I've had good
couple
hand
girlfriends are
jobs.
pretty good at things.
I
Yeah.
hate when they go over the head. Ugh. Hurts.
Well, Cody, whenever the length is, never mind.
Yeah.
This like that reminds me of this story you had me listen to that you recorded with a couple of your buddies.
Oh yeah.
It was kind of the opposite of what they were wanting, right?
Oh yeah.
They really loved the doorknob, right?
Yeah, he loves the doorknob.
I don't like where this is going.
Oh, he's
It's
actually
like
an avid
twisting a
listener.
doorknob
Yeah.
whenever jerking off. You crank on
You
it.
crank on the head.
Nah, bro. I
You don't like
that.
the head play.
I don't like the sound of it. All right, I have a question. If finding leprechauns in their pot of gold at the end of the rainbow was a real thing, but you had to fuck the leprechaun to get the pot of gold, would you be doing? I mean, Cody, of course Cody's looking at me like, "Are you fucking stupid?" Of course I'd fuck the leprechaun.
You ain't gonna fuck the leprechaun?
For a pot of gold?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. I don't even care if it looks like Cody.
Yeah.
I feel like if you shrunk Cody, it'd
I
look
feel
like
like
a
the
leprechaun.
next.
Yeah,
I feel
look.
like the next rainbow we have, Cody's gonna be out there hiding like in the bushes dressed as a leprechaun.
They
a
always
pot full of gold, of fake gold.
What's going to be funny, though, is there's going to be somebody over at the end of it. He's going to fuck him. He's like, "Where's my gold?" He's like, "What do you mean? I'm not a leprechaun."
It's those chocolate coins.
They actually call me the little leprechaun.
I was here looking for the gold. What do you?
Where did that come from?
They just say I look like a leprechaun. It's really fucking disheartening. I mean, 'cause I've never seen a cute leprechaun.
Oh God.
Have you?
Yeah, the one that's on the damn Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Fucking
Commercial?
them?
No,
Would you
I
rather-
wouldn't fuck them.
Would
but
you rather? All right. Would you rather fuck that leprechaun or the scary leprechaun? Remember the movies
Well,
Leprechaun?
I
The
think
good
I would.
looking one.
The one that's not terrifying.
Yeah. Funny. I've never been like a horror movie person because they're just stupid. Like I'm
Watch
like,
your fucking tongue.
no, I'm just like, logic just fucking goes out the window and it pisses me off because smart.
Then you've never watched a
things-
Rob Zombie.
But
fucking horror
with that
film.
said,
The Strangers.
Yeah, The Stranger. That
I loved watching the Leprechaun movies though. Like I thought those were so fucking funny.
So The Strangers didn't fucking creep you out?
I don't know if I've seen that one.
Yeah,
Holy
the
fuck.
Strangers is the only scary movie that I legit was kind of scared of, like
That
because
shit
it was so
happened.
realistic, and they were just trapped at a house. I mean, there was nothing they could do. Yeah, fuck
There's just
that.
so many of them that end with like such like
kind of
they're
ruined
like
the Outliers for me.
uh,
Bow, 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 bow. That fucking record was on repeat.
Oh god, that's like. Would you consider like Deliverance a horror movie?
we gonna bring that up.
I mean,
There's some scary parts.
I mean,
Not for you, but
I ain't squealing like no pig though.
no. You'd be talking about your shillelagh, you little leprechaun.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Anyway,
Going right back to death. Death comes up to you and says, "I will challenge you to a game for a second chance at life. What are you playing?"
a game I made up and he doesn't know the rules too. Name the winner, James.
Fucking-
Oh, you lose.
I'm picking something I can't win.
Bro, enough.
Well,
Probably
Gosh.
face 10.
Face 10. Fuck. fucking I want to see the documentary of that movie. You got the fucking announcer guy, and the game he chose, Phase 10. Ta-da!
Or what was the game that had
Playing spoons. Get over here.
Fuck yeah.
I
What
feel
was
like-
the game where you had the little faces? It's always on memes now. You had the little faces and you had to try
Guess
to
who?
guess. Yeah, guess who?
I feel like I'm going with like Red Rover. Like I feel like the devil's like thousands of years old. He's got have some brittle bones. I'm gonna charge right through that motherfucker.
I don't think you're beating the devil. You don't watch
It's
enough
not the
Supernatural.
devil. It's
Death.
death.
He is always brittle bones.
Yeah,
in his
he's
fucking
just
costume.
bones in
Yeah.
a black sheet.
I mean, Sam and Dean did defeat him, so I guess.
Is that a supernatural reference?
Yeah.
Never watched
Damn it.
I mean, you brought up like, I think somebody said something about if like the best duo.
That was one of the
No, it's
questions
one of the
that
questions
got passed
that were-
around.
Yeah. That
I didn't understand that question. The best duo of what? Of fictional characters. Like
yeah,
what kind,
like
what
the
kind
Hardy
of
Boys would be a duo. Sam
fictional,
and Dean. Yeah.
fictional characters that the best duo.
Yeah, Sherlock and Watson. Duh.
See,
They're geniuses.
Yeah, Sam and Dean.
No.
Fucking love Supernatural. You're going with Sherlock Holmes as the best fucking duo?
He's pretty smart. Pretty awesome.
You going like with the original book versions, or is there specific two people you got in mind? There?
No, I'm going with the Butternut Cumberfunch version.
I thought you.
What does that mean?
Then his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Butternut Kringle Fry, something like that. Benedict Cumberbatch.
That sounds familiar for something. But
There's a
It's
series on
definitely
Netflix. It's from BBC of Benedict Cumberbatch's Sherlock, and it is fucking amazing.
yeah, isn't he British?
It is
Yes.
really good.
The British
I
have
honestly,
ruined enough shit.
I'm taking Tyrion and Daenerys.
You still going with Sherlock? Come on.
They're not really a.
They are a duo.
They are a
Did
duo.
you watch season 8? Are they really?
Yeah.
Hey, until the end.
I'm not against the pairing, but still, I don't know if.
We'll come out with
Okay.
somebody badass. Two people.
the two
badass.
dragons that were still alive, whatever the fuck they were.
There was only one at the end.
At
Spoiler
the very
alert.
end.
You
I don't
gotta-
know.
You gotta have one better than Sherlock Holmes.
Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
they were enemies at one time.
Yeah.
But the best enemies are the ones that become friends
Yeah. Oh, Randy thought.
and tag team partners.
Yeah, Randy thought that Hogan was dipping the dick, I guess, in Miss Elizabeth.
Freaking hog.
Yeah, that was a legit fucking.
Hulk has a hog.
There was shit behind that WrestleMania because it was Randy like fucking went crazy.
Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well, I mean,
Apparently, if you do steroids, you go crazy because Randy was on some fucking steroids.
can confirm.
Can confirm.
Uh, your worst enemy is granted a wish of their choice after having sex with a mythological creature of your choice. Which do you choose?
Okay, one more time.
Okay, so your worst enemy gets one wish, but he has to fuck a mythological creature, but you get to pick the creature.
Medusa. He fucking is turned to stone immediately and doesn't get anything out of it.
That's only if he looks at her eyes.
Yeah, he's gonna be turned to stone
Well,
anyway.
I don't know about y'all.
Fucking rock hard.
I'm pretty good at my skills. I still got to look where I'm fucking going to find the hole.
Really?
In your hole is her eyes, because that's where you got to look to turn to stone.
Yeah.
Going hardcore in the paint over here.
I don't know.
I meant to ask this earlier. Is that like Titan and Poseidon and all that?
Those are gods.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Then I don't
they're
really
still
know.
mythological.
Yeah, I don't really have a good because I thought.
Well, I mean, you got like unicorns,
Bigfoot,
Big-
centaurs,
Cody's having
Bigfoot,
sex with Bigfoot.
Mothman.
Yes.
Loch
Ooh.
Ness monster. Is that mythological?
Oh,
We'll
he
go
needs
with it.
$350.
That's his price.
That's one of the best jokes ever. I still love it. It's so
Isn't
great.
That's South Park.
Yeah.
You could have Griffin. You could have your Griffin.
Yeah. You're lying.
What's the liger? The liger.
That's
and the
not
tiger.
mythological.
That's
That's
not,
real.
yeah, that's a real thing.
That is.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know because I was going with like Titan. I think Titan was it. Titan's a god, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is he?
I feel like that would be real painful.
I
thought
think
he
they were
was-
called the Titans.
The
Oh, I was gonna
Titans.
say I thought Titan was on. Fuck! I'm drawing a blank. They shoot tennis balls at you and American Gladiators.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had it. Gotcha.
I'm going with
Probably
the
one of the
Kraken.
characters. Ooh.
What's a kraken?
It's a giant squid.
Release the Kraken.
God damn it.
Yeah.
So I read this, guys. This isn't a question. I just want your.
Wait, hold on. Spurring off of that one, I got another question for you, though. Going along the same lines of wishes and worst enemy and such. Let's say you get one wish, but your worst enemy gets double your wish. What do you wish for?
We're not doing no stupid, like, whose wishes don't count or nothing. Fuck.
I feel like this is an easy one. Like, fucking trillions of dollars, because I don't care if he has double that. Fuck that guy. I've got trillions of dollars. I'm good.
I mean, it's fair. But if
I'd
you
say
really hate that person.
Yeah, you gotta really hate him, though. Like, really hate him.
Okay.
He gets 10 dicks
To your
to my
5.
Oh, God damn it. There we go again. Like something fun, like every time. Like even I say I would go like I don't know. You got me there.
Now it's 4 dicks, clearly.
Yeah. Been there, done that. No, I would want something to like fucking haunt him. So even if his wishes like kill me or something like.
No, it's your wish, and he gets double what you wish for.
Oh, okay.
That's why if he got 10 dicks, you would have 5.
Okay, yeah, I would get fucked, literally.
I'd get stabbed once. Got him.
See, I would want to ask for a couple inches on my dick, but then he
would get
there goes
double
my
that.
fear of big dick. So it wouldn't really.
Dustin, you got one?
Man, I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of like James, where as long as I'm rich, I don't care if somebody else is richer, as long as I'm rich enough. But
So y'all are skirting over the obvious here.
what do you got?
You gotta wish to get beaten half to death.
It's
So
fair.
you double
So
that,
he dies.
and
yeah.
he dies.
I like that. Tyler's such a thinker.
He read it on Reddit.
I think that's a murder.
That is an original question.
Copyrighted.
Just not an original answer. You Google
Trademark. I said it, so it doesn't. You can't use it.
Hey, did any of y'all, like, I posted this in the group. So after the show last week, Tyler and Cody and I hung out for a little bit, and we're introducing him to Bert Kreischer. And he showed us the Kool-Aid thing, and I was like, I gotta, and Bert Kreischer in one of his shows talks about Tom Segura. So I was like, I'm gonna check this guy out. I've watched 3 of his 4 Netflix specials, and I have laughed my balls off, dude. He's funny. He's a funny guy.
Tyler introduced me. Which one was it? It was Secret Time?
Secret Time. Yeah.
Dude, I fucking I had to pee so bad, but I didn't even want to fucking pause it. That man might be the greatest comedian, like active comedian right now. Like fucking, and then he came out. Oh, his TikToks. God damn it, his TikToks are amazing.
Oh, I hadn't seen his TikTok.
No, I don't think I have
dude,
either.
get him on TikTok. He did
He
one.
does the dances just
Yeah.
like Cody.
Oh yeah. He's my goddamn role model. Like if you had to tell me who's the best comedian right now, it's hands down. And that
You're saying
Yeah.
the GOAT is Dave Chappelle, but
I'm saying as of like people that are doing shit right now.
Dave Chappelle just put out 8 minutes.
Yeah, that was hard to watch. I did like it, but it was kind of rough. But dude, if you get a chance, have you seen the Kool-Aid? Where it's fucking Bert and Tom.
It wasn't that funny, but it was funny because it wasn't that funny. It was just ridiculous, is what it was.
I listened to 2 Bears, 1 Cave, so I get it.
That's what it was off of.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was pretty good.
yeah,
I wonder how much of that actually made it into a live episode that you just hear and don't see.
yeah. But who are you gonna put? Who are you gonna put over Bert right now? You're not putting nobody.
I'm not going to argue with you. It's everyone's opinion.
James, you got anybody that you would rather listen to than Bert?
Dude, he's pretty funny. He, just his. I wish.
I just wish I was as happy as he is.
Yeah,
He's just a happy-go-lucky
happy guy.
dude.
That's what everybody said about Robin.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Yeah.
like you never fucking know.
See, he needs help.
So this isn't a question. I just want your reaction, which you saw the notes. But a Japanese company that makes sex toys has made a version of the pocket pussy, but it has a cover on it that weighs a little over 8 pounds, so you can get a pump in while you pump.
Was this hypothetical or is
No,
this
this is
real?
100% real.
This is legit.
Yeah, I'm not going to try to pronounce the company's name because, like I said, it's Japanese. And
So I got to hold up an 8-pound pocket pussy while I fuck it.
yeah, you're working out while you come.
I mean,
Is it a good idea?
For Cody, it's
No.
only like 15 seconds at a time. So
Yeah, but that's 8 pounds, bro.
That's a gallon of milk.
you can't
That's
hold
a
that
gallon
for
of milk.
50.
Yeah. Yeah, I might fucking make me go longer if I got to fucking hold. I don't like it.
James, you're a CrossFitter.
Yeah.
Was that something that y'all could introduce to your wads?
Nah, I don't think that's gonna fly, bro.
It's weird. From what I've understood about the CrossFit around here,
I don't think
it
you-
would fly perfectly.
Oh yeah, I don't think you're looking at the same CrossFit.
Are you? Can we name names?
I feel like they all fuck each other.
Yeah,
if you
they
go
all
to
fuck each
CrossFit,
other.
you're gonna get fucked.
And if you quit CrossFit,
There's
that
some
means you
hot
didn't like
girls
getting
that
fucked. So
do CrossFit,
congrats for you.
So, I mean, there's some hot bitches that do it. I mean, I don't disagree with that.
Didn't you meet one of your exes at CrossFit?
I did.
See, that's what I'm saying.
As some of the best sex I've ever had. So yeah, I'll agree. Fine.
So, do you think you could introduce the 8-pound pocket pussy into your wads?
No, I'm
Is
good.
a pussy like a butthole? I've never been there. Never been down the.
You've never been to a
I've
pussy?
never been. No, I've been in a pussy. I've never been in a butthole. Yeah, all my kids. I've never fucked an asshole. Is it like a pussy?
Better.
It is.
It's pretty nice.
A female. I'm not gonna be gay.
Yes,
but-
clear. No, yes.
But-
Okay, you were talking male, then I have no idea.
No, but I mean, is it?
Better?
It's just moments. It's fun. It's a lot of fun.
Makes you feel big, Cody.
Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It makes you feel like you're doing something.
So 5 inches might go somewhere.
Maybe not all the way.
Yeah.
So if you had to pick butthole, or if you could only pick one, you got head, pussy, or asshole. You only get one for the rest of your fucking life. Nobody's picking a hand job because you do that yourself, but you only get one of them for the rest of your life. Which one you fucking picking?
See, as old as I am, I would still like to have more kids, so that's a little difficult. But no, I mean, if kids were out of the picture,
What if you want less kids?
it works both ways. There you go.
I mean, the greedy and the correct answer is blowjob, but
Yeah.
but you have to say pussy.
Okay.
Well,
James, you're free as a
my
bird right
SO
now.
doesn't listen to this, so I'll say whatever I want. Butt stuff's fun, man.
I feel like if you fuck a girl in the butt, you fuck a guy in the butt, though. That's one of the reasons why I've always. I mean, a butthole is a butthole, right? I mean, a dude's butthole is not any different than a girl's butthole, is it?
I don't know. I
don't either.
I'm gonna defer to you on that.
I can't because I
Never felt a girl.
I feel like if I went down that alley with a girl,
You've
that I
been
might
in
be
your
like,
butthole.
Yeah, you fisted yourself, so I mean, you're really probably the expert here.
I've never fisted a girl's butthole. See, what if you liked girl butthole? You're like, well, hey, butthole's a butthole.
I love how there's no L in this word for him. It's butthole.
All right, well, anyway.
So I don't know if I necessarily remember mine. I think I've just blocked it out. But what's the worst nut shot you've ever taken?
Cody, I know you have a story here, bro.
Cody, you've had so many nut shots on your face.
No, I've never taken it to the face. Well, no, I've never.
Is it hard to wash your back like that?
I don't know.
They do it on your tits, don't they?
Yeah, they do. I push them together. No, I mean, my worst nut shot. I don't know if I have like. I guess I have one, but it was not like a crazy story.
Was it Fortnite dick punch?
Yeah, it was actually. We're going back to
A 5-year-old punching you in the knot?
Yeah, 5-year-old punching me in the dick. Dude, that motherfucker hurt so bad. Because I always, previously, like a nut shot, it happened like the lighter the hit,
Yeah.
it always
Yeah.
hurt the more. But that little cocksucker, I don't know if what he did was when he made contact, he like smashed nut into leg.
Did he
and, like,
explode? Did he like do a fist bump with the fist bump tap?
It was a fucking hit, and then he like fucking put pressure on it, so my nut was against my fucking leg. I felt like the sumbitch was gonna explode. So yeah,
The Fortnite dick punch.
I'm
is the worst one.
I'm gonna do a real quick slight detour. One of my buddies has had legitimately testicular torsion, which I don't know if
What
is that?
It sounds
One
like
twist.
two of the three.
Yeah,
If you know what it is.
fucking hurts.
So basically,
I've had
your balls get twisted, and like it is like he had to have emergency surgery.
I didn't have to have surgery, but I've had it to where it twists up and it just fucking hurts until it fixes itself.
He had to have emergency surgery, and now literally his balls are like stapled in place.
So his balls don't jiggle.
I don't know. I've never seen them, but I just know that they're in
I
place.
bet the sack does that.
But I give him 9 kinds of hell about every time I make a nut joke, it is a nut joke, not plural. It's like, hey, I have the friend that has one nut, and then anyway,
somebody that commented on one of our posts, Matt Kazar, I've talked about him before. He was in the wedding, or my wedding.
Funny guy.
His son, probably 4 years old, roughly. The first time I met him, I was just kind of giving him shit like you do, little kid, just kind of picking on him a little bit. And he goes, "I'm gonna kick you in your nuts or in your ball sacks," is what it was. And I said, "Ball sacks?" And Matt looks at me and goes, "You got 2 balls, you got 2 sacks." That's how it works.
That sounds like his reasoning.
So, but I think maybe. I really don't know what my worst one is. They all suck equally.
Have you ever sat on one?
Yeah.
God damn.
I'm all potatoes, Cody.
Hey,
Yeah,
me too.
I don't have that issue.
Yeah, I'm all potatoes.
Really, yeah, I feel you on that. But sometimes them some bitches just look like a fucking turkey neck or beard. Your shit don't get real saggy. But I
what
can
I'm talking-
fucking take. Daddy can take his and wrap it over his dick, so I make like a.
Can you put it in your belly button?
I'm close.
Are you like Silence of the Lambing it?
No, sometimes I just fucking it turns me on.
Hey, do you wring your sack out when you go to the shower?
Yeah, she gets hangy, but not big balls, just big sack.
No. My
Plenty of room for activities in there.
that's what I'm saying. I'm all potatoes.
Well, see, I had back whenever
It's
I
like
worked at
2
the
fucking baked potatoes.
the only compliment I ever got. It was kind of a weird thing.
Was it a woman?
No, it was a dude. He said because I'd always pop the filter out of the paint booth and show Chump my dick and balls. And one dude walked up behind me when I was doing it and he goes, "Dude, you got really big balls." That's the highest compliment I've ever been.
Was it literally the size of your balls are big, or was it like, I can't believe you're doing that. You got some big balls.
No, he said you got big balls because they gave him shit. Like my dick print is not a dick print; it's my nut. If we want to take a picture for the viewers,
I don't think
No, they saw it in another TikTok.
I don't think we can post that and get away with it.
Yeah, they saw it in the other TikTok and said they wish they couldn't see it.
that was balls. That wasn't dick. But I love taking my nutsack and stretching it over my dick.
I don't.
And then sometimes when you got a little, never mind. Have you?
No, please go
Have you
ahead.
ever scared someone with yours?
No.
James's brother-in-law has been terrified of mine.
No shit.
Yeah. I don't know if this is where you were going, but I mean, I was going to talk about how you may have even done this on air. We've joked about like having a kid and like just, this is really your thing. You've talked about this, giving him an impression, make you think your junk's huge when he's a little kid.
Oh, well,
so for
yeah.
the rest
Well,
of life,
it was talked about on the air once
Yeah.
because we were talking about the Man Show, and that was Adam Carolla's suggestion. At 5 years old, you show them your dick, so that way they think you have a huge one. But no, Dylan, your brother-in-law.
when y'all are at the coal
Yeah, we were at the
Arby's.
coal terminal, and he took a picture on my phone while I was taking a shit of him mooning my camera, and his nuts were showing, and put it as my background. So he was taking a nap one day at the coal terminal, and I woke him up. I was just kind of standing over him, and he woke up, and I just had my nuts in his face, and after that, he said that he would never show his nuts around me ever again. It taught him a lesson. I would never show my dick, though.
You would never show your dick.
No. It's embarrassing.
Ah, man. I like to take my dick and sometimes stick it in its side of itself, and then sometimes it gets stuck. Have you guys ever done that?
What?
Oh, my
Oh.
God.
I don't
Well,
even
you
know.
guys are probably real classy and clean up after you come. I'd fucking jerk off, pull the boxers back up, and roll out. So sometimes what happens
Now,
is
wait a
the
minute.
semen-
Last week, you said you were that's how you were going to use your 20-minute pause was to clean up.
Well, he doesn't have that 20
I
minutes
don't
right
have
now,
that
James.
20 minutes,
Doesn't
so...
clean up.
But see, what happens is if you don't clean yourself up, sometimes the semen just sits in there for a little bit. and you get it just the right temperature and like thickness of the semen, and you can actually take your dick and shove it inside, like take the head and roll it back into itself, and then sometimes it gets fucking stuck. Like the head of your dick gets stuck in the shaft. Okay, I've lost you guys. Anyway, so I need another drink.
All I'm going to say is that if anybody is still listening, please continue to listen and support the Let's BS podcast. This is not going to be all of our content.
We're dwindling on content right now.
Probably the worst one I ever got was during sex. Like, just somehow or another, a hand, a body part, a knee or something got hit. And I suffered for a few minutes and then manned through, but I feel like I got even.
What'd you do, bite her clit?
No, that's psychotic.
Punching you in the goddamn balls
No,
is fucking psychotic.
she was on top, and then it's like, oh, whoops, wrong hole, sorry. I feel like that's getting even. You never had that happen? Never had like stop mid-sex, mid-coitus?
I've been punched in the head.
I mean, you're hopping up and down on my junk, and it comes out and then goes back in the wrong place. That's on you. You're on top.
It's so big it's not coming out. You're going to have to get way up there.
You're going to have to reach the sky, baby girl.
Grab a hold of the ceiling fan.
Sorry, I can't say that.
Oh,
Yeah, I really think we should have.
Have you ever...
You know people are going to ask, even if it's not on the group, they're going to ask us, like, what was bleeped out?
Tyler, you got a nut punch?
there's only one that stands out, and I don't even know.
Then it's the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's true technically. I don't even know what provoked it, but I just remember standing outside of one of our other friends' houses in the driveway, and then there was some other girl there, and I don't know, something must have been said. I would hope that it wasn't just straight unprovoked. And I got kicked square in the nuts. That's the first time. I'm with Cody on the, usually just the taps hurt the most.
Yes.
But there is a breaking point there where it actually hurts substantially more with more force.
Was this in my driveway?
No.
Okay.
No, other.
We had a wild night in my driveway one time that I wouldn't have been surprised if you got you kicked in the nards.
This was a different one. And I mean, it literally knocked me down. Like I fell over in pain.
I don't know that I've ever seen you on the ground.
Yeah. So while we're on this topic, though, how do y'all feel about this argument versus the child birthing? You ever heard this argument?
Oh yeah, because eventually no man will ever say I want to be hit in the nuts again, so it must hurt more because a woman eventually say that she wants to have another kid.
Yeah, exactly. Cody, you afraid to have this heard by your significant other?
No, I don't give two fucks. Guess I'm a goddamn feminist because no man, hoes ain't supposed to be stretched that big.
If they weren't supposed to be, then they wouldn't.
Look, if I'm having sex with her, the kid coming out afterwards is not going to be as painful.
Oh God,
because it would be really bad for her to have sex with you. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, yeah, that's where I'm going with it. Yeah.
No, they tried to hook up like whatever, I guess nerves, whatever that regulates pain in your head or whatever. They tried to do that with a dude getting kicked in the balls and then a woman giving birth.
Oh yeah, okay.
And it was the woman's.
I feel like a woman led this test, so that's
skyrocketed. No, it was a dude, but
was it a dude like you, or was it like a dude?
I don't know what you mean. Like,
I think a dude.
Fucking, yeah, I don't know.
All right, Cody, I feel like you just crossed the line of you were like soberish, and I feel like now you're not.
No, I'm actually the opposite. I'm starting to get
coming down.
Yeah, I'm coming down, so we need another one. But I do want to give
time to wrap up the episode.
I do want to give a quick shout out. Probably the worst episode to give a shout out with all the cum and dick and all that. But we had a listener. His wife gave birth. He's a huge listener. You guys met him, Josh.
I haven't met him, but he added me on Facebook.
Yeah, Josh Peppers. They gave birth to a 8-pound, 11-ounce.
Congratulations,
baby boy. So everything's good with mom and baby. So I just wanted to give them a shout out. And
did he?
Congratulations.
Did he name his kid after the podcast?
No, he had to go with her dad. Her dad died, so they named him after the dad. So.
Knock her up again, Josh, so you can name her after the podcast.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, that was it, huh?
Yeah.
Too much. We got to get you rehydrated after all that cum talk.
Rehydrate you. Again, just to reiterate, if you're still listening, like James said, please send us some suggestions for the bet so we can get this tattoo/beard shave bet going on.
Like, review, share. If you hate it, don't tell anybody.
I feel like when this happens and we say, okay, that's the bet, and we announce who the winner or who the loser was.
You mean Cody?
Yes.
Cody gets the tattoo?
Trying not to, down his spirits, but when inevitably Cody loses and has to get a tattoo that we pick, I feel like maybe we should even say, okay, this is when we're going to go do it. Let's just want to show up and be there to witness in person him getting this tattoo.
I feel like COVID era, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, that's too much.
That shit is going to be over within months. We talked about this before. It's almost
When the election ends,
definitely
it's all
record
done.
it. We'll
Exactly
definitely
when it's gonna
record
be
it.
over.
So anybody that wants to see it can see it on any of our other social media channels.
We are looking into another giveaway.
Yes. Also, we need to get those details ironed out. Hopefully next week we'll have something laid out.
I think it's going to be a Cody cock mold.
Spoiler
A
alert.
mole? That's more like it.
And that's it, guys. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Okay.